YouTube. I'm back with another video. I dropped this video last night, but I guess because the music was playing, even though it was low, it was still loud enough for them to take it down or whatever. So I just had to re-drop this video. This video is the first time I ever got high, and the first time I ever rolled a blunt. But the first time I ever got high wasn't really my real high. First time I hit cloud 9. So I'm in 8th grade. I just finished 8th grade. I'm in summer school shit because they want you to get used to the school you're going to next year or whatever. So I'm in 8th grade. I'm at the bus stop waiting, and I had bought some weed off of OJ. His name's Orange. His real name, I don't know what his real name is, but it's called OJ. We call him Orange Juice, whatever. So I bought some weed off of OJ and go to the bus stop. I rolled a weed just like that, how it was. Yeah. And we hit that shit in a receipt paper, and we hit that shit, and we wasn't feeling nothing. And some dude that was next to us was like, "Yo, you gotta break the weed up." So we broke the weed up, and then I rolled it again, and it had mad holes in it, in the receipt paper. So we had to take pieces of the notebook paper and like cover the holes, and then we still had to make a hole because that shit was tight. That shit was so tight, like think of the tightest blunt you ever had, and then times it by like 10. It was tight. So we made a little hole, whatever, like right about here, and we would hit it and lift our finger like a bowl. You know, you lift your finger and then you inhale, and you try to, you hope you get some smoke. So we got a little high, whatever. I went to school. I smelled like weed, but it wasn't that crazy. But yeah, I went to school. I had the classroom Bowman with the smell. Niggas started talking to me that wouldn't even talk to me before because they knew I smoked now or whatever. And went to recess and shit. See my boy doing some flips, so I went to do mine. My back started cracking. My back did like 3 cracks, clack, 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 clack. I made like a noise like, and then it sounded like I was moaning. And then it was like no, I don't know how to do it. But after that, we went back to class and shit. And my back hurting, and I went to the park instead of going straight home. I went to the park, played some ball for a couple hours. My mom had called me, asked me where I was, told her I was at the park, whatever. And got home around 7. That was the end of the night. And then a few weeks later, I bought some more weed off of same nigga. Bought some more weed off the same person. Then smoked that shit. He showed me how to not let weed fall out, but he didn't show me how to roll a blunt. I learned that shit on my own. So smoked that shit or whatever. And that time I got high. And I went to school. That time I knew the class stink because even the teacher pulled me outside, and she was like, "Yo, you know you smoke weed, right?" Like, it's crazy. So she was like, "I gotta sit you next to the window." I like, alright, whatever. So sat next to the window, whatever, so I can get that air out or whatever. And then I had gone home. He had seen me. He asked me how the weed was, and I was wild. I don't even know, bro. Like, I was slumped, but like walking, but like slumped. So I basically zombified. And yeah, we was good, bro. We was good, but zombified. So then a few months had passed. I'm already in school, in high school. It's like January now, and I started talking to some kid, RIP my man. I started talking to my mans and shit, and I asked him where I can get some butt at, and he told me he got it. He gave it to me. He asked me if I wanted a match. I told him yeah. We was with his mans. I didn't know how to roll a blunt all the way right, so his mans rolled it. His mans was showing me how to roll it at the same time. And asked me questions and shit. when I start smoking, how I start smoking, what I be smoking and shit. I say, I don't even know what I just smoke, Weed is weed to me. As long as it's weed, I smoke it. So then, imagine this shit. I'm taking hits, like I'm taking baby hits. But to me, back then, that's how I got high, and I was able to control my high. Like I like to control my high. I don't like for my high to control me. So he was getting frustrated, and he was like, "Nah, you can't be taking hits like that. How you saying you a smoker?" He was like, "Nah, you can't be taking hits like that. How you saying you a smoker and you don't know how to smoke or whatever?" And my man was like, "Yo, leave him alone. It's his weed. He can do what he want with his bud." And that was supposed to happen. He was like, it was his weed or whatever, and he could do what he want with it. And he was like, nah, take bigger hits, bro. So I started hitting it again. I started hitting it again, and taking bigger hits. And now this time he's like, do what I do, and I'm like, all right. And he's like, do it again. Take another hit, do it again. So I'm like, and I'm holding all these hits. It's like 6 hits I'm holding. And then he's like, hold it, don't let it go yet. So by the time I let it go, nigga, I'm like, I'm coughing up a storm and shit. I can't stop coughing. So then we moved spots. We ended up at the park by the gazebo and shit. And this gazebo had like a bench. It was like a bench and then a brick wall that you could sit on top of. And then the rest of it was like the gazebo part. So then we sitting on the brick wall. Both sides of the brick wall was full. And we start smoking with the niggas that were there. And I'm already 2 blunts in. We smoked 2 blunts off the rip when we met up with them. So, but they're matching. So I was already 2 blunts in. They're matching. That's 4 blunts. That's 6 blunts in already. Now I'm 6 blunts in. And I'm like I'm falling all over the place. Just like the camera. I'm falling all over the place just like the camera, bro. And he asked me if I was good or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. All right, so then another blunt gets passed around, 7 blunts in. I'm still sliding and shit. By the 8th blunt, by the middle of the 8th blunt, nigga, I was so high, I didn't even know that there was another blunt coming around. So there was another blunt. And I'm like, by then, nigga, I'm just two-peating. I'm passing. Like, I'm not even hitting this shit no more, bro. I'm just holding it. And I start falling like this. And I'm about to fall off straight onto the concrete. My man grabs me, like, by the hoodie. He pulls me up. He's like, you good, nigga? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I start leaning back, about to fall backwards. This nigga, concrete again, straight concrete. I'm about to hit, nigga. This nigga grabs my chest and starts pulling me up. He's like, nah, you ain't good. You sit on the bench part. So, nigga, nigga, I don't know what you want to say about that one, but I ended up sitting on the bench, and I'm on the wall like this. But I'm like, niggas are talking to me, I'm talking back. Like, I'm responsive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just high as fuck. So then, oh, so from there we get past that 9th blunt, and he takes me. We go back to the cafeteria because it was lunchtime or whatever. Everybody goes back, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm about to just dip. leave you here, nigga. I left you at the cafeteria. I got you. I helped you get your lunch. I brought your shit for you, nigga. You gotta be on your own now, nigga. So like, I'm sitting there, nigga, eating, munching down, like I'm woofing the food. Like, I'm woofing the food, and everybody's watching me wolf down that food, and I'm like, man, whatever. I don't care. I'm already high as shit. So then I wolf down the food and shit. I go to class. I go to wash my hands. I go to the bathroom, wash my hands and shit. Then I go to class high as fuck. Don't do nothing but sleep. Niggas are like, yo, you straight? Yeah. What you doing? Yo, this last 2 periods, I gotta get ready for basketball practice. Fuck all that, nigga. I don't care about this class shit right now. I mean, even test ain't worried. So, the teachers understood it. I mean, I guess they seen I was high or whatever, so they understood it, and they just left me with the classwork, and they just piled up all the classwork for that day on my desk for both classes, and I just took it home, brought it back the next day, like, here's the classwork, homework, whatever. So I never missed, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't like, the only time I would miss class, or like, the only time I would miss work or tests from class was when I skipped. And when I skipped, I actually never showed up. I would show up probably the last 2 periods, if that. I normally wouldn't show up at all. So, you know, I would actually be absent for the day if I didn't go to class. Or I would go to my first 2 periods, skip the next 2, show up for basketball practice. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, yo, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Shit.